Does it seem like no matter how much you exercise your dog, they're still hyper in the house? Are you tired of being pestered when you try to relax, work, or eat? When people mention to me that their dog is so busy in the house, I'll ask them if they've taught their dog to settle. This typically gets me blank stares. You can teach a dog to settle? For this video, I'm defining settling as your dog independently doing a calm activity such as lying down, chewing a bone or toy, or sitting and watching. Settling is not a designated spot that they need to stay, such as place. Instead, it's a set of behaviors in the house. A common remark that I get about my dog is that she's so relaxed in the house. She appears to be a couch potato, then bam, she's happy to hike for 6 hours straight. Calm indoors, but then up for any length adventure? Did I just hit the dog jackpot? Kind of. She is amazing, but that's not the full answer. I prefer dogs to be calm in the house, so that's something that I purposely teach every puppy. The best part is that it's very easy to train, and once you hear how, you'll likely understand why your dog isn't currently calm indoors. First, we do need to make this fair. If your dog is insufficiently exercised for their breed and age, it's not fair to expect them to be calm inside. Adequate exercise is important for canine welfare and is a requirement if you want a calm dog. However, in the quest for calmness, a lot of people actually end up over-exercising their dog and then they're surprised when they still won't relax indoors. Why is that? When you exercise, is it your hope to always remain at the same level? Of course not. We gain stamina, so what once felt hard becomes easy and we can do more. A new baseline is established. Likewise, if you exercise your dog a lot, you're essentially building an Olympic-level dog. That new baseline is going to require a lot of upkeep from you, and it won't necessarily result in a tired dog since their stamina will skyrocket. Instead, spend that time teaching them to be calm indoors. It's our job as the dog's guardian to show our dog what we want from them. Dogs repeat things that have good results for them. If a behavior or an action results in something rewarding like affection or treats, they'll often try it again. If that behavior has a positive result many times, it often becomes their default. Dogs do what works. Our mistakes in teaching dogs to be calm in the house typically start when they're puppies. Puppies are very busy and we get exhausted. Therefore, when the puppy finally settles, we go out of our way to not disrupt it. We need the break. Think about that from a training standpoint though. Nothing positive happened to the puppy when they performed that behavior. Playing solo, the puppy was ignored. Laying down quietly, the puppy was ignored. Being hyper or demanding attention? Oh, look, that worked. Which behavior did you encourage your puppy to try again? Oops. Remember this, what gets reinforced gets repeated. Anytime your puppy or your dog is doing something that you like, make a conscious effort to reinforce that. There's 3 easy steps to teaching your dog to be more calm indoors. Step 1 is teaching your puppy a marker word. A marker word is used to mark the exact moment in time that your dog completes a cue correctly or they're doing something that you want them to repeat. Marker words can dramatically speed up the training process since a stronger association is built between the action and the reward. Loading a marker word also happens to be the easiest training that you'll ever do. To learn how, watch this. Step 2 is have treat stations set up around your house. I recommend having at least 3 treat stations set up around your home. A treat station is simply a jar with a screw-top lid filled with tiny, high-value dog treats. Treat stations make it easy to reinforce your dog throughout the day, therefore, you're more likely to actually do it. Step 3 is noticing, marking, and rewarding anytime your dog settles. Now it's time to actually teach your dog to settle in the house. Anytime you catch them doing a behavior that you like and that you'd like them to repeat, make sure that you mark and reinforce it. Examples could include voluntarily going to their crate, sitting calmly and watching while you talk to someone, chewing a toy or a chewy independently, or laying calmly next to you while you're working at your desk. When you notice your dog doing something that you like, say your marker word to capture it while they're doing it, then reach for your treat station and reward them. Yes. While training the skill of settling, I recommend putting about 30 tiny treats in that jar every single day with the goal of catching that many moments and delivering all the treats before the end of the day. Frequently rewarded behaviors are more likely to become the dog's default choice, and having that visual allotment is a good reminder for you to pay attention to what you like from your dog or puppy. Remember, doing nothing is a behavior. Encourage your dog to make that choice.